You'd think installing an EV charger base means one thing: a pallet, a crane, and a lump of concrete so heavy it needs planning permission, because that's how it's always been done. But this one arrives in the post. No forklift, no wet pour, no waiting around for concrete to cure while the weather decides your schedule. Just a box with a modular ground anchor inside that you can carry, assemble, and install yourself, often before lunch, which raises a slightly uncomfortable question. Why are we still doing it the old way? So today we're in the eFix car park, putting that idea to the test. This is the ChargerMate EV Cube, a modular ground anchor designed to replace traditional concrete bases for EV chargers and payment posts. And instead of arriving on a pallet, it turned up in courier packages. No offload, no drama, no forklift ballet, just boxes. Inside it's not one big lump, it's a kit of parts, 4 composite side panels, a top cover, stainless fixings, all designed to bolt together into a rigid structure. Each section is manageable, so no lifting gear, potentially one person install, and far less strain on site. It's also made from a composite material, so no corrosion, no degradation in the ground, and it's non-conductive, adding inherent insulation. Now, the official method is to assemble this in the hole, which keeps everything light and easy to handle. We didn't do that. We built it out here on the surface because Rick's had his Weetabix. Just be aware, do it this way, and you may need a second pair of hands when it comes to lifting. Assembly itself is straightforward, and panels come together, bolts go in, everything locks up square and solid. No mixing, no curing, no waiting around, just mechanical assembly and you're ready to go. Once assembled, it drops into the excavation. If you've built it in the trench, this part's easy. If you've built it like we have, this is where your Weetabix strategy gets tested.
Rick, bit more to do.
Either way, no crane, no pallet truck, no heavy plant. Once you've got it positioned exactly where you want it, you don't need a full concrete pour. Just add a bit of compacted stone base, then postcrete around the base to lock it in place. Then go and put the kettle on. By the time you're back, it's set and ready to go. You've got pre-marked cutouts for cable entry, so bringing in your cable duct is quick and clean. And the top, that's where it gets really flexible. You can drill it to suit almost any manufacturer's post, or couple it directly to compatible pedestal systems. So you're not locked into one ecosystem. And this is where it really starts to make sense in the current market. If you're doing a fast EV charger install, this speeds everything up. But more importantly, if you've already got chargers installed and now need to add post-mounted payment terminals, which is becoming a requirement under the public charge point regulations, this gives you a really quick retrofit option. Just install the base, mount the post, and you're compliant. Now, it would be easy to look at this and think, yeah, nice idea, but is it actually solid? Because this isn't garden furniture. It's holding EV chargers, payment terminals, equipment that's out in the elements, in car parks, dealing with wind, weather, and the occasional careless driver. So if one isn't enough, you can stack them, literally build them up, fix them together, and create a deeper, more rigid foundation depending on the site conditions. So this has been properly tested. The EV Cube has undergone computational fluid dynamics testing with the University of Manchester, which means wind loads, turbulence, and environmental stress have all been simulated to see how it performs in the real world. And it aligns with key structural standards, including BSEN 1991-1-4 for wind loading and -7 for accidental impacts. So this isn't guesswork. It's been engineered against recognised standards to make sure it stays exactly where you put it. Once everything's in place, backfill and you're done. Compare that to traditional methods: no shuttering, no full concrete pour, no curing delays, no weather dependency. You're in and out same day. From an installer's point of view, this isn't reinventing the job. It's removing the worst parts of it. No logistics headache, no heavy lifting equipment, no waiting around. Just a faster, cleaner install. So a charger base that arrives by courier, goes in without a full concrete pour, can be installed before lunch, and still gives you the flexibility to mount almost anything on top. It sounds simple, but on site, it's a bit of a shift. If you want to find out more about the EV Cube, check out the link in the description. We've installed the smallest version here today, but as you've seen, it scales up. So if you're working on larger installs, there are bigger options available. And if you're dealing with the realities of public EV charging right now, especially around payment terminals and compliance, you'll want to watch this next video where we break down the challenges of the public charge point regulations. The real question is, once you've done it this way, are you ever going back to pallets and concrete?